Okay, the process of avoiding of pregnancy in the human beings by many methods we can use. Those are totally comes under as contraception. Contraceptions are the methods to which the avoid the pregnancy in the human beings. There are 4 methods. One is barrier method. In this method, condoms or cervical caps. Condoms are used by the males, cervical caps are used by the female. Because of that, they prevent entry of sperms. These are the barriers which prevent the entry of sperms into the female body, through which fertilization is stopped. Automatically the childbirth will be controlled. Avoid the pregnancy. Then the second one, chemical method. In this method, we will use chemicals. That means drugs or pills. What we will use? Drugs or pills we can call. It contain the chemicals. There are 2 types of the pills are used. Oral pills and vaginal pills. Oral pills, they are taken orally. These are the pills. What it will do is they create hormonal imbalance in the female body. This hormonal imbalance in the female, what does it create? It changes the ovulation time. If the ovulation time changes, what will happen? What is ovulation? Release of egg from the ovary is called ovulation. Then if the ovulation period is changing, then the ovary does not producing the ovum. So ovum is not there. There is no fertilization here. So they can avoid the pregnancy. Then the second one, vaginal pills. Vaginal pills are taken vaginally and they are spermicidal. Means they kill the sperm which is entering into the vagina. So that fertilization is stopped. Then the third type of the method, it is IUCDS. IUCDS means intrauterine contraceptive devices. These are also the physical devices which we will use. Those are Lippis loop and copper T loop. What are those? Lippis loop and copper T loop. They are implanted in the female body, that is in the uterus. These are the loops. They prevent implantation. What is implantation? What is implantation? Implantation is the process of attachment of embryo with the uterine wall, which is to be stopped here. So there is no implantation, means there is no development of embryo. Avoid the pregnancy. Then the fourth method is surgical method. Surgical method means by using the surgery, we can avoid the pregnancy. That we can see in 2 ways. 2 types of surgeries we can see here. Those are vasectomy in males, tubectomy in females. First we will see vasectomy. In this method, in the male reproductive system, vasa deferens are the tube-like structures which transfers the sperm in the male body. Okay, but in this type of surgery, now we are making a cut in the vasa deferens and then the edges are again tied together. Then what will happen? There will be a block will be formed there. So it stops the passage of sperms in the vasa deferens. Got it? This can be done with surgery. That surgery which is done in the males, that we call vasectomy. Then second type, tubectomy. This surgical method which we done in the females. In females, the tube-like structure which receives ovum is fallopian tube. Now a cut is made. See here, this is the tube. Now what will happen? We are making a cut here. Okay, after making a cut here, again the 2 ends are united. But even though they are united, now there is a block is formed here. Now it does not allow passage of ovum to the other side. So there is no fertilization will takes place there. In the manner, what will happen? Now the pregnancy is avoided. This is a type of surgery which we done in the female, that we call tubectomy. Next topic, sexually transmitted diseases. Sexually transmitted diseases. These are the diseases which are transmitted from one person to another person through sexual contact, that we call STDs. Sexually transmitted diseases are many. For you have to know only few. Okay. First one, gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, it is an bacterial infection which is caused by the bacteria Neisseria gonorrhea. It is caused by the bacteria Neisseria gonorrhea. This is the organism which is transferred from one person to another person through sexual contact. Then second type of the disease, it is syphilis. Syphilis is also an bacterial infection. It is caused by a bacteria called Treponema pallidum. What is the organism name? Treponema pallidum. This is also the organism which is transferred from one person to the another person through sexual contact. These two are the bacterial diseases. They are mainly affecting the male and female reproductive organs, and also they are damaging the, that is, urinary bladder, and they are completely damaging the urethra. Got it? All these parts are damaged because of these type of infections. Then one more, it is a viral infection, that is, it is caused by a virus. What we call virus. That disease is AIDS. AIDS means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. What is the name? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. This is the disease which is caused by a virus called HIV. HIV means human immunodeficiency virus. What is the name? Human immunodeficiency virus. Name itself is there. This is the organism which mainly affect our immune system. So we lost our immune system. Then it leads to a disease called AIDS. Then automatically the WBC count will be drastically reduced in the patient, and he may die because of the reduced WBC in the body. So the disease name is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay. Then comes to female foicide. What is female foicide? That is killing of female embryo or the fetus in the uterus of the mother. Because of that, what will happen? The male and female sex ratio will be affected. Female foicide is an injustice one. We should not determine the sex of the baby. Prenatal sex determination. It is an female foicide, we can call it as. Because of that, what will happen? Male and female sex ratio will be affected more.